President Donald Trump in his first 4 hours in office. You've heard me talk about the first 4 hours and how impactful it is for any leader taking over a new position, bringing in new teammates, or starting a new endeavor to establish certain things in the first 4 hours, like boundaries, expectations, culture, directives. Well, the job of the president is a little bit bigger than the average entrepreneur running a small or medium sized business, or even a corporate head running a larger business. So the first 4 hours, a president is usually expanded into 48 or 72 hours to make that driving first impact. So I don't want to talk about policies and the politics and the decisions that were made, but the actions that leadership can show. So he immediately set to task after the formalities were done, and he pulled himself up to a desk and began delivering on promises, the campaign promises he has been making for a year and a half. Whether you agree or disagree with those, he immediately set off to deliver. That is a powerful statement for any leader. The other thing he did is he did it in transparency, in full view of a lot of people. He even had a speaker sit there and voice out what it was for, what the impact might have. He invited all members of the press and the nation to observe this. So he delivered full transparency, immediate action, and clarity. He did more in the first 48 hours, the first 4 hour mentality, than most presidents or leaders ever do in 180 days. He took time to set certain things in place. We're going to change these operations. I'm going to appoint heads to look into this situation. So he delegated. He immediately told people who each task was going to be delegated to, what department, what head, what cabinet position. This is really impressive stuff. And in fact, we have never seen actions quite like this from a president before. We have seen actions like this in other types of leaders. Coaches would be a really good example. The first day of practice, the first team meeting, they sit here and they deliver all of these standards, expectations, and directives. But we usually don't carry that in the business all the time. Sometimes when we open a new business or we have a new endeavor, we are going to sell this product in this capacity to these people in this way. So look at the first 48 to 72 hours, compare it to the speeches and the books that I write on the first 4 hours of leadership and establishing culture, direction, and all of those positive things that can come out of this. Now, again, there are going to be people that are ticked off. There are going to be people that resist. Let's watch his leadership and how he overcomes resistance. He works with relationships. Because the other thing he did on that same day is he brought many foreign heads of state from all over the world to come in and start making economic deals, political deals, treaty deals. And he got incredible support from other national leaders. So leaders look to connect and identify with other leaders, be transparent, get straight to work, delegate actions, and make sure that they do it all with setting the culture of how the future is going to go. Tell me your comments on what you think about the leadership actions, not the policies, of Donald Trump in his first 4 hours, and in this case, 48 or 72. I'm very eager to see what your leadership reaction is to our new president.